And then we got to thinking about all the moments that made us swoon. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most romantic Sex and the City moments. For this list, we're looking at the sweetest scenes from the HBO romantic comedy drama series that make our hearts skip a beat even after all these years. Number 10. Samantha and Richard's pool date. Samantha makes it clear from the beginning that she is not searching for romance, but sometimes it finds her anyway.
And one more thing.
In season 4, she begins sleeping with Richard Wright and brags to the girls about what a flawless specimen of anatomy he is.
What's so important that it couldn't wait until...
Yes.
But Richard keeps getting sentimental on her, giving her a rose and eventually inviting her to a rooftop pool for some sexy nighttime swimming.
Dance with me.
What did I say?
I'm your boss. It's an order.
While she's resistant to his overtures, she eventually lets her guard down and slow dances with him, even though she does attempt to pot him first. Number 9. Miranda taking care of Steve's mother. Not all grand romantic gestures look like something out of a fairy tale. Like Samantha, Miranda isn't exactly the romantic type, and prides herself on being self-sufficient and not depending on a man for anything.
This pizza tastes like garbage.
Yeah, it's bad.
But by the end of the series, she's married and learns that a marriage is about taking care of other people, sometimes even beyond your partner.
That feels good.
We see her soften and bathe Steve's mother after she has a stroke and starts losing her cognitive abilities.
Your mother can come live with us.
She can?
She also tells Steve that his mother can move in with them after seeing the state of her apartment, even though the audience knows exactly how hard it must have been for Miranda to make this offer.
What you did, that is love.
Number 8. Charlotte converting. Charlotte spends the series looking for a knight in shining armor to sweep her off her feet. But the true love she does find was not what she was expecting.
Believe me, I never thought a shiksa goddess like you would fall for a putz like me.
She ends up falling for her divorce lawyer, Harry Goldenblatt, who doesn't exactly look or act like the dream man she'd imagined.
Shalom. Where would I find the rabbi?
But when he tells her that he can't marry someone who isn't Jewish, she takes it seriously and decides to convert.
You want to be a Jew? Sit. Watch. Learn.
She even mournfully gives up her Christian traditions like Christmas so that she can fully commit to her new relationship.
You can have a tree. Lots of Jews do.
Wouldn't be appropriate.
Number 7. Aiden drawing Carrie a bath. When Carrie starts seeing Aiden, she's surprised by his old-school dating style.
Do you just want to be friends?
I don't know. Is that how you kiss your friends?
He doesn't want to get physical right away, and she begins to question whether their relationship is actually a romantic one or if he sees her as a friend.
Yeah?
Where's that?
I have to go. My friend wants to see me in the bathroom. Bye.
One night, though, after he's spent an unusually long time in her bathroom, she finds that he's drawn her a bath and even gets in with her.
Well, this is about you, so enjoy.
This shows us early on just how sweet Aiden can be, and how he's basically the polar opposite of Mr. Big. Number 6. Smith waiting for Samantha.
Let's just go to the front of the line, like I suggested.
I don't like pushing in front of people.
In the last season of the show, Samantha began dating the much younger waiter/actor Smith, who challenged her ideas of what she wanted out of a relationship. She was reluctant to give in to his romantic gestures, and certainly did not want to commit to him.
Look, this was fun, but where's it going?
In this episode, she went to a party hosted by her ex, Richard Wright, and ended up ditching Smith to go upstairs and sleep with him.
I just want to make sure you got home safe.
Despite her actions, Smith dutifully waits for her at the elevator to make sure she gets home all right. And when she sees him there, she falls into his arms and questions what she was thinking. Number 5. Miranda and Steve kiss in the rain.
Nah, it's on me.
And why would that be?
A bribe? So you'll hang out and talk.
Miranda has always been skeptical about romance, specifically about the fairy tales that women tell themselves in order to believe that true love is coming for them.
Maybe I do like you, that maybe the other night was special, Do you think that maybe you can believe that?
In this season 2 episode, she meets a bartender named Steve who pushes her to be more open to actually forming a connection with someone. But she finally has a change of heart and chases after him in the rain before they share a big romantic kiss.
Maybe I can believe it.
She then becomes an urban legend of her own, the woman who turned a one-night stand into an actual relationship. Number 4. Smith shaving his head. In the show's final season, Samantha is diagnosed with breast cancer and is lucky to have Smith by her side as she begins to go through treatment. When she receives chemotherapy, she begins to lose her hair and ultimately makes the decision to shave her head completely.
And it's scary and awful, and you can't handle it.
Smith is right there with her and tries to comfort her in the only way he knows how, by shaving his own luscious locks, even though his hair is his thing.
No, you can't. Your hair's your thing.
Chill out, I'm busy.
It's an unconventional romantic gesture, but one of the most unforgettable we've ever seen on TV.
That night, Smith gave Samantha the very best head of her life.
Number 3. Harry's proposal. After Charlotte and Harry break up in the 6th season, Charlotte despairs and worries she'll never manage to meet anyone.
I have 2 single sons, both perfect for you. Barbara. I told you I wanted to fix her up with my David.
The older women at the synagogue try to set her up with eligible men they know, but she only has eyes for one person.
Out of all the synagogues in all the cities, you had to walk into mine.
When Harry unexpectedly shows up at a singles night, Charlotte tells him that she doesn't need to get married. She just wants to be able to see him. But he tells her that that isn't good enough, and gets down on one knee and proposes.
Charlotte York, will you marry me?
This moment wraps up Charlotte's romance arc, letting us finally see her engaged to the right guy. Number 2. Miranda confessing her love to Steve. For a long time, Miranda denied her feelings for Steve, even when the two became parents together.
I love you, Steve. I'm sorry, I should never have said that.
While it may have been clear to everyone else that Miranda and Steve were meant to be, Miranda came to the realization slowly, and then finally blurted out that she loved him while they were preparing their son Brady's first birthday cake.
I love you too.
Luckily, things progressed quickly for the two of them after this moment, and a couple of episodes later, Miranda proposed that they get married, and they did, in the cutest, simplest ceremony ever.
Do you promise to uphold these vows you've made here today, witnessed by your closest friends and family?
I do.
I do.
Honestly, I am very curious who you guys think was the best boyfriend on Sex and the City. For me, based on this list, it might actually be Smith. He supported Samantha through her cancer treatments, he dealt with all her commitment phobia, and he has a lot going for him. Anyway, let us know in the comments. But we've got a few more romantic Sex and the City moments to get through before we get to our top moment. So let's check out these honorable mentions.
What, now you want me to wax my eyebrows?
I think I may be falling in love with you.
I've been falling for you since the moment we met.
So flaws can be good.
Flaws are the best part.
Fine, but only until my foot heals.
This little tune I've made up for you.
What? No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. La femme avec les yeux lumineux, which means a woman with the luminous, shining, sparkling eyes.
Here, let me help you.
Thanks.
I'm Trey.
Charlotte.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Big coming to Paris. You may have noticed an absence of Big on this list, despite the fact that he is debatably the most significant love interest in the entire series. And he may not have always been the best match for Carrie, but he more than made up for it in the end when he followed her to Paris to tell her he loves her and that she is the one.
Carrie, you're the one.
Kiss me, you big crybaby.
Big was finally willing to show Carrie how he really felt about her, and leave his emotionally unavailable ways in the past. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.